Yo, what up? Welcome to Mo Boxing No Problem. I'm Jose Morales Jr. And in today's video, we'll be going over everything you need to know about Josh Taylor versus Jack Catterall. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is going to go over the fight poster. All right, so let's get the unveil going, which this poster actually looks pretty dope. First thing I want to mention is the fight will be promoted by Top Rank and Boxer and air on Sky Sports in the UK and on ESPN Plus in the US on Saturday, February 26th. Josh Taylor will be making his return to the ring after a 9-month layoff, not having fought since May 22, 2021, in a fight where he became the undisputed junior welterweight champion by beating Jose Ramirez. Jack Catterall, on the other hand, will make his return after a 15-month layoff. Jack Catterall having last fought in November 28, 2020, in a winning effort against Abderrazak Houya, and I'm pretty sure I butchered that name, so apologies. This fight will be contested at the junior welterweight limit of 140 pounds. The main undercard fights for the event start at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. GMT. You can expect Taylor and Catterall to make the ring walks around 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, and 10 p.m. GMT. As for the fight location, that'll be out of the SSE Hydro in Glasgow, Scotland, making this a hometown fight for Josh Taylor. All right, moving on. We'll go over the tail of the tape. Okay, so let's see how these fighters stack up. As far as overall record, Catterall has had 26 bouts and is undefeated with a record of 26-0 with 13 knockouts. Taylor has 18 bouts and is also undefeated with a record of 18-0 with 13 knockouts. Now going over the power department, Taylor has a significant edge in power. He has a 72% KO ratio to Catterall's 50% KO ratio. As far as physical attributes, Taylor has the edge in height by 3 inches and also has a 2-inch reach advantage. As for fighting stance, both fighters fight out of the southpaw stance. With regards to their age, Taylor is older by 2.5 years. Taylor is 31 years old, while Catterall is 28 years old. Taylor made his debut back in 2015 and has racked up 103 pro rounds, while Catterall debuted back in 2012 and has accumulated 160 pro rounds. By the numbers, Catterall has the edge in experience. But if we go by resume, Taylor has the edge here. He has been up against quality opposition like former world champions Victor Postel, Regis Prograis, and Jose Ramirez, while Catterall has only been fighting at names at the domestic level. Now let's move on to the rankings. All right, we'll start off with BoxRec, where Taylor is ranked at number 1, while Catterall does not make the cut due to inactivity. Next, we'll go over the ring rankings, and Taylor here is the current ring champion, and once again, Catterall is nowhere to be found. All right, and to finish things off, we'll go over the organizational rankings. Taylor's a champion in all 4 organizational bodies, being undisputed. As for Catterall, he is ranked by 3 out of the 4 organizations. He's number 1 by the WBO, number 9 by the WBC, and number 9 by the WBA. All right, and then the betting odds. Taylor is a huge favorite at a minus 1,428, meaning you have to bet $1,428 to simply make a $100 profit, which is chump change. While Catterall, on the other hand, is a plus 850 underdog, meaning that for every $100 you bet, you make an $850 profit. Overall, Taylor's chance of winning is 89.87%, while Catterall's chance of winning is 10.13%. All right, finally, I'm going to leave you guys with my prediction, which is Josh Taylor will win by TKO. So this shouldn't be surprising based on the teletape, the rankings, and the betting odds. Taylor winning is a safe choice. Most people, the only question in their mind is just how Taylor's going to win against Catterall. Catterall has never been in the ring with a fighter of Taylor's level, but he is undefeated and doesn't know how to lose. So he will keep on fighting, although probably being overwhelmed and punished every round by Taylor until the referee or Catterall's corner stops the fight. And there you have it. Now you know everything about Josh Taylor versus Jack Catterall. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that like button and also consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time, remember, Mo Boxing is no problem. Peace.